Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Tiny Biomes, cozy idle game. I wanted something chill today because we have been streaming pretty much non-stop for a while, so I wanted a nice, simple, laid-back break. Today we are starting with this, and it looks like... what do we do to start out? It does not have a tutorial, so we're going to go to the gathering zone first. I'm assuming this is going to get us resources. Oh, we don't actually have to click. It does it on its own. Cool. So we've got a few sessions to go. Oh, I see the timer over there. Oh no. Okay, so we got a little bit of money from that. Let's go ahead and go to the turn hub and see what we can get. Can we get anything from this? We have increased gold earnings. Yes. We also have enable the tree spawning feature and gold profit multiplier, yada, yada, yada. We don't have those yet. But let's go ahead and get some chopping done. It's probably going to be one of those where we have to spend a few days getting the resources that we want. And I have to kind of like consider where I want to go with the little mouse cursor on each one. I think we're only going to be able to get like 3 trees at most. No, only 2. That sucks. So we're going to go ahead and we'll continue on. We'll do a few chops and just get as many trees as possible. Can we actually get both of them in there? Yes, we can. So we're not able to get 3 at a time, but if we can overlap, we can get these. Let's go to the turn hub again. It does obviously cost a lot of money to get to the next area unlocked. There's a few of these little islands that we can go with, and I do know that it's going to be an incremental game with some automation as well. Ooh, we can increase our axe strength for 5. Don't know what that one's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be... I think this is a chicken coop if I had to take a wild guess. But let's go for... We'll go with a radius up first, because that lets get more trees in one little chop area. The music is pretty chill. I do actually enjoy it. We're not going to be able to get too many here. Hopefully we can at least get up to the 5 gold needed to get more strength. Yeah, go to the turn hub. That should let us get more trees. And then after that, we'll be able to go ahead and go in here and get the tree respawn. So that'll be getting us more trees available. We'll also probably get the gold up before we get that. There we go. Much better. Especially looks like we're going to might be running out of trees now. So now we're out and we just wait for the time to go away. So yeah, we definitely need the tree respawn first out of these. That, and yeah, it takes... We should be able to get 3 little clumps done each time. Ta-da! So we'll get the tree respawn going, because I think that's going to allow us to get a little bit more. So now we have tree respawn rate, and enable auto collector. I don't know what that one's going to be, but that is kind of expensive. So we're probably not going to be able to do much with that. I think we'll probably get some speed next after we get the gold up over here. Because getting some moolah should help us out a great deal. I don't think we're going to see enough trees respawn to do... Yeah, not too much just yet. We're going to need more time, which isn't too bad. That's just going to be... We'll grab speed there first. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be too far from getting more time. Yeah, and that swing speed improvement is pretty significant. Turn hub, skill tree. Get this. So it's 15 for the next one. We might just go straight for that, because the rest of these, this one's fairly... cheap to get, so we can probably get more of those going. Our goal right now is to get up to 200, so do I want to bother with more critical chance maybe? I don't think we really care about that yet. We don't have enough tree spawn to really lean into that, I don't think. But I do think we have enough punch to at least make some progress here. Would like more time. So turn hub. Did we? Yeah, we should have enough for a skill. Do we not? Yeah. The multiplier. There it is. Increase run duration. That's the one we want. We want to increase it to 11 seconds. That way we can take advantage of chopping more stuff. Can I get that one in there too? Yes. Come on, get me that at least. And I don't think we're going to get another tree. No. So, still not getting a ton of gold. We're going to probably have to do a few runs here just to get enough to do another big upgrade. But I do find these kind of games cathartic whenever I'm just really not feeling brain power at the moment, which happens whenever I've been streaming a whole lot. So now that should be enough for the next upgrade in here. To increase duration, can get bushes going. Instant respawn chance, tree gold gain multiplier. Intriguing. So these, I think, stack with each other. So let's get 15 next for that. We want to get 15 next for this. I want to see if that turns into another situation. You know what? Since we're here. Yeah. But yeah, we'll get 15 and then we're steadily upgrading. Nice. I don't think I could get 3 there. Come on, get it. Yes. Slowly incrementing up. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough to get that because we only got 14 from that. Come on, get as many as we can. We got a little bit. So yeah, now we can start escalating. Yeah, I find these kind of things exceptionally chill. I think we're actually going to go for the gold on the tree first. Because I think the multiplier there, whenever we're working with 2 multipliers, it's going to be a little bit better. We just got a crit. And it seems like if we have 1 pixel overlap, we might be able to get more. Okay, so we got 12 that time. Not a ton, but let's see. 1.2 times. I think turn hub, and we get the other multiplier. I don't know. Increased tree gold gain. Kind of wondering how that one works. We need to get up to 50 for the next big upgrade. Now, the big trick with games like this, whenever they are designing them, is to figure out how to do the pacing of them, which can always be a bit of a challenge. So, yeah, it's fine so far, just pretty chill. Obviously, as we get further in, we're going to start hitting bubble wrap rates, which is whenever we're going to have this area just getting totally decimated by anything we do. And of course, we'll probably also have some, probably not a lot, of passive incomes in addition to actually harvesting here. I think 10 is still where we're going to be kind of stuck at for a while. So I'm going to get up to 50 so we could possibly get one of the other upgrades. And coughing while doing that probably does not help our chances of getting a lot of money. I am getting a lot of messages. I will deal with them later. Okay, so turn hub. Let's see what we've got. Obviously, we could start unlocking this stuff. I have a feeling that is this. I think this is probably going to be sheep. I know that there's other animals. So, let's just double check that there's nothing in the skill tree that we want. I don't think so. I think we actually do want to go with like bigger radius. Just to get bigger axe. Obviously, I would like to upgrade the axe even more, but being able to just reliably get 3, maybe even 4 in our axe zone each time will be big. Didn't get that last one, sadly. Okay, how much does it cost to get upgrades? We're at the point where like 15 is pretty reliable to get. 3 out of 5 upgrades there, 1 out of 5 there. I think we might actually go for duration. Duration does not seem that terrible. The other option we have is to save up and get a little bit more strength so we can destroy them faster. Strength might be the right play, though. I don't know if it's going to make it so we 2-shot these. That would probably be the biggest thing. Yeah, they are 1.2 times there, and then we have this multiplier on top of that. So it is multiplying properly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get a little bit more strength. And then we'll go after, I think, speed, and then trying to think what we would want after that, because it's probably going to be time, if I had to take a wild guess. Because that is one thing we are running out of here. So turn hub, that should be enough for the next speed upgrade. How much was it? 20? Yeah, we'll take another speed upgrade. Then skill tree, and we can afford time as well. Lovely. 12 seconds now. Obviously, we're not up to the 200 we need to go completely ham, but... we get those 3? Yes. And yeah, having just that little bit of extra time... oh, imagine if we would have gotten those. That would have been so nice. I need to go to the top left next. Didn't get a good little 5 spot, unfortunately. But we're making progress and getting more each run. So let's hop on to the turn hub and see if we can get something else working for us. Skill tree. And we can get more time. We can only get this up to level 5. I would not be surprised if there is another time node further in somewhere. And this is only 50 to get that one. But we're getting at the point where we might actually be seeing 200 be reasonable. Because that's really not that far away. Maybe we should just save up for 200 and see what that gets us as far as automation goes. Because having some automation on in the background of this would be priceless. Because that would just be a nice passive income. So yeah, we're going to save up for 200 and see what that bouton is. I actually want this one. Get these. Try and get you. Can we get those? Nope, not in time. Okay, so we're at 54. That swung before I was ready. We get those? Yes, we can. And then we get 3 up here. Yeah, we need slightly faster swings as well. So we're getting about 1/8 of the way there each time, unless we get like a really good loadout of trees. See, can we get those 3? Yes, we can. Okay, so 100 even, so we're halfway there. This is not a good loadout for me. We got lucky on that crit. Okay, so we're making about 1/8 of the way each and every time. So I just want to get to that 200 because that 200 is so tempting. Can I get those 3? Yes. That was a sloppy one, but I think we still got enough. Kind of a bad one that time. Yeah, whenever I get a sloppy one, it just doesn't really work out very well. This one's looking like it might be pretty sloppy as well. Yeah, 15 there, 23. Yeah, we're going to have to do one extra one because I've been sloppy. This one's sloppy as well. And it's just me being bad at G games. So yeah, one more run and we'll have enough to get whatever is that locked upgrade. Is what I'm looking forward to. Oh, now you give me the nice clumps. And that crit at the very last second. Pretty nice. So let's go back to the turn hub. That gives us 200 for this. We can start getting chickens, I think. So do they give us passive resources or do they build up down here and we can like spam them for more money? What does this turn into? It turns into, okay, so that turns into money as they're laying eggs. So this is passive income to an extent. So we're just going to build up a bunch down here and then we click and let them go to advancements. And then we have this one and this one. So I'm guessing we start getting animal upgrades eventually. Yeah, there it is. So this is our tool upgrade. This is our animal upgrade, depending on which screen we're on. Looks like we've got a decent number of places just in the demo alone. Nice to see. As far as the skill tree, I mean, we could do the respawn chance multiplier. Not that that's going to really help us that much, but it might. Might end up with, like, some more in clusters if we can get them to spawn faster. Because it does look... Yeah, because it's doing the thing where, as we break them, gives us a chance for an instant respawn. So that might actually get us more faster. We'll go get our chicken resources soon enough. Now, as far as this being chill, it is. There is no if, and, or but about that. It is very much relaxed compared to a lot of other incremental games where you're trying to maximize everything. This one just feels like, okay, we're going to let you just chill on it. It's fine. We get 14 gold from that? Yes. So what we could do, extra chicken, and it's going to probably speed up our egg production a little bit. Then we go into skill tree, and we go ahead and get the spawn rate multiplier, I think. Or do we get instant respawn chance multiplier? We're just going to get the base. I need to get more spawning quicker so we can get bigger clusters. Eventually, I want this just, like, saturated with trees. So we're, like, constantly getting 5 and 6 at a time. Right now, we're still stuck probably pretty much getting 4 as our peak. Maybe, if we're lucky, 5. And per chop. Yeah, we'll continue. We want to get up to 50. See, that is going to probably be our best situation right there, is whenever we have the tight cluster at the very beginning. I just keep seeing other clusters. I'm like, I should go for this. Okay, so turn hub, we want to do a little bit there. Skill tree. I want to get more multipliers, and we'll go ahead and get the total chance. I don't know what that's going to be doing for us. It sounds interesting. And you know what? We'll just let them do their thing. We can have a million freaking chimkins. Now, as we get later on, and we're probably going to start one-shotting stuff. I would not be surprised if we start one-shotting stuff. But as we get further in and start doing that, we're going to just be able to wave our cursor around. That is what I'm wagering is the end goal. So we should have some build up down here. Nice build up there. Okay, so 24. Our multipliers are going up. Let's see how much it costs to get the next upgrade for this. 70. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and max that out, and then we'll start maxing out this one. Costs 100 for the next strength, which might not be that bad of a pickup. Now that I stop and think about it. Because that's going to allow us... We're still not going to be one-shotting them, I don't think. I think that's going to be 2 upgrades away. I had to go by, like, our pacing so far. Because it looks like they have about 4 life. So, yeah, we'll go up to 100 and we'll get that leveled up instead of the extra gold first. Because being able to just one-shot so we could just aim for clusters easier would be great. I just don't know what the next upgrade tier is going to be. We obviously also need faster swings, but... Oh, we almost got it there. If we had a little bit tighter clustering, we probably would have. Okay, so 21. That does get us over 100. Go back here. How much does it cost to get that one? 50? I don't think we're going to mess with that. We're going to go for strength first. And we grab you. That puts us to 67. And you know what? I think I will get another one of these. Get all the chickens. Because see, they're producing 3 a turn now. So we're going to end up with a crap ton of them. Still not one-shotting. It's pretty much guaranteed 2-shot. If we get a crit, we one-shot. So we do need to get bushes as well. I don't mean the baked beans. Continue. Yeah, we just need more money. Because I think it's 50 for the next tree price upgrade. I do need to check what the price of the next axe upgrade is, damage-wise. Obviously, once we get max speed and all that stuff, this is going to be just a nothing burger. Okay, so turn hub. Let's see. How much is the next axe one at? 400 gold. The next locked area we don't actually have access to yet. Makes me slightly concerned. I wager it's going to be something in here. Okay, so we are going to go for... Actually, I'm going to unlock bush first. Extra wood chance multiplier. That seems to be decent. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll eventually probably be able to get upgrades for... Yeah, that's decent. But yeah, I have a feeling we'll probably want to get some of the chicken upgrades soon. So shrubberies are worth more, I think. So we just got 51. So I should have unlocked those much earlier. What cost are the chicken ones? Progress, speed, and egg value. Egg value would be a pretty good one to get. Obviously, we're selling them for 42 now. They should be up to 2 each, which would be 6 for this. Yeah. That'll work out a little bit better in the long run. Those are maxed out. We're going to go ahead and max out the instant respawn, and then it's probably straight for the gold gain. We can also increase the wood from trees, too. So let's try that again. Yeah, it's still 2 hits. 400 to get all that. Obviously, we want to go for the bushes a little bit. Because I think they're going to be some of our biggest resource builders right now. Okay, so we got a little bit more gold there. We need 100 for the next level of it. Getting extra wood from trees is probably also high on our priority now, because that's going to be significantly more money. Okay, so we got bush there. Got bush light. Bad joke, I know. That one was not a great one, but we still got a decent amount of money. So come back in here and we'll keep investing in it. That said, yeah, that's 500 for the next tier up on that. Obviously, the progress speed we could probably afford. But I do like the passive income, but I don't think it's going to be our highest priority right now. We want to just get you, and this is going to be our next purchase. Although, we can just do this. We'll get you. We'll reinvest that into itself. Obviously, we do also want more chickens. Yeah, and anywhere there's a bush, I'm going to try and grab it as soon as possible. Because they are one chop for quite a bit of wood. Compared to the trees. And that is escalating very quickly. Grab you. Grab a tree variant. Oh, we can get apple trees now. We'll go increase the spawn rate. I need to boost these as well. But now we can start getting apple trees, which I think are probably going to get us more resources. I don't think this is going to get us up to 80, is it? Ah, too shy. Okay, there we go. Come on, give me the eggs. Get us another chicken. Reinvesting. I should probably grab the shrubbery on the right there. Definitely have a decent spawn rate now. Need to get more time. Because we're reaching the point where we're not even getting close to chopping all this stuff down. So more time is going to be super important. So bonk, bonk. Get that maxed out. And I think we will go ahead and grab the increased wood from trees as soon as we can. These still need to be upped as well, so. Let's go ahead and dump into you. Yeah, I should probably be buying one of those each round, if possible. We definitely need stronger chopping. But look at that income. So So 93, 200 and some odd gold per thing. Yeah, we're definitely going to be finishing these off quickly. So that's max. That's max. Well, that's not max yet, but it's getting better. I'm getting better. That means that we can dump these. Still not enough to get anything from that, sadly. How much is it for the next tier on this one? 150, 300, and 500. This one's at 3K. That's getting closer. Auto collector, I think, is going to be getting us whatchamacallits. I think auto collector is going to just be either auto collecting these, or it's going to be auto collecting trees alongside us. I don't know which. Bonk. So 116 at 2 times. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so max that out. At least with 208, we'll get another chicken. Then we'll just save up on this. 149. Yeah, we'll get more radius. We'll also get a critical chance next time. We should be able to afford it. I should probably buy the chickens first each time, now that I think about it. And yeah, we're starting to reach that point where it's just going to be cathartic bubble wrap. We just need to get the one-shots. So maybe we go until we get up to 400. It's not going to be that hard to... Well, I mean, okay. We got it. That means that we don't get to buy another chicken this time, but... Is this going to be one-shots? Yes! More power! We've reached the start of bubble wrap. So now we just need to be able to harvest faster. So faster auto-clicking there. 800. Wow, that was a significant boost. So we'll go ahead and get our speed with 500. We'll get... Oh, we can't actually get that yet, so... Meow. Grab you. Another chimkin. Yeah, we should be able to start upgrading stuff super fast now. Larger radius, faster swings. Now that we one-shot these, we shouldn't need to worry about too much, but we're probably going to start getting stronger trees once we start getting apple trees. So they're gonna be worth more money, I'm wagering. At least that's how most games like this play. But let's see. Egg value, progress speed. Then we go for a critical chance. Now we can max out crit chance. Getting that maxed out fast, I think, might be our go-to before we get the apple trees going, because if we can get that up to max strength, we might be able to one-shot stronger trees without having to ever think about anything, really. Who says I want to think? I think we might need to upgrade the amount of wood per tree, but we are already getting a decent amount now, so I'm really curious how that's going to get once we start getting ridiculous numbers here. Okay, so yeah, we have... Go back to turn hub. I think we might need to max these to get to the next one. Or we need to unlock it in here. There's more wood for each of those. If 671, we'll get a chicken. I don't think we have anything else we need to be upgrading there, so I'll just grab this out of there. That's 467, which means more progress speed. I do need to increase radius too, though. Let's see if that improved our income significantly. So we should be over 1,000 per run now. If I'm guessing how much that improved our resource gain. We just kind of want to stay near the tightest clusters of trees, too. Yep, we're over 1,000. So that means bigger radius. 1K, we'll get one of you. Sell these. Probably, I don't know if that'll get us up to 5. No, it's only up to 300 and something. We need 600 for that, 500 for that. Skill tree wise, that's 1.2k and that's 500. So I want to get strength up to maximum next. So we'll see what the final tier of it is. If we can't get it up there before getting the apple trees, that's fine. I do wonder how far the progression is going to let me go in the demo, though. Let's see. I find this very relaxing. Actually, I feel like it's an improvement above the other kind of tree cutting one we got recently. That one still had passive income as well, but it did it through basically just one big tree area. This one, it feels like we're going to have a bunch of different animals to kind of mess around with. So we could also go to 3K and get the auto collector and see what that is. Let's do auto collector first. I know, I'm getting distracted. Deal with my ADD-ish tendencies. No, I'm not diagnosed ADD. I just have symptoms. You learn to adapt. Okay, 1.6k. Oh, we were just shy. So we might actually have enough for the auto collector and the next upgrade for strength. I have a feeling the strength upgrade is going to be probably like 5k for the next tier. Okay, first things first, skill tree. Grab you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have Ray feature, Gem tree, Clover feature, Diamond tree, Rainbow feature. Sakura tree is 10k. Increase the number of... I have a feeling... No, these are going to be on the map. I want to see what the next tier... Well, only 1.8k for that. That we can afford that. That gave us a chunk of change. Go with more speed. We're getting close to the finish of those, and we'll be able to do these relatively quick. I want to see when we can start... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's just going to, like, float around and chop. Not going to be super handy, because we're already one-shotting trees, but, hey, you never know. Oh, I wonder why it goes out there. And we make the island bigger. Smells like we can make the island bigger. Okay, max radius. Skill tree. It's only 1.5k for that. That's actually not a terrible price. So let's go over here instead. We'll get progress speed up. Still can't get that. I have a feeling it's off of down here. I think the Sakura tree and stuff like that, these things right here are going to be the real, like, big income boosts. So we're already seeing the edges of the demo, but that's not that big of an issue if there's enough going on the other direction. Now, as far as demos for games like this, generally I prefer them being closer to an hour and a half or 2 hours of content. I know that's kind of an odd thing to want from a demo. For most genres, I'm good with like 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. For incremental games, you kind of want to see the long-term progression and what they kind of aim for on that. So, Turn Hub, we have 1.3k. That will allow us to get another chicken. Probably should have saved it for something else, but it's whatever. I do wonder why getting additional choppers is cheaper than unlocking them. That's not how these usually go. That is bucking a trend. Okay, so we got that much. Turn Hub. I'm going to unlock the apple tree. Spawn rate, tree. Okay, we can grab you. We'll do a respawn chance there. This one is 10k. We're not going to get that right away. Okay, for this, that should get us up to, yeah, enough to get critical chance max. I need to probably do some egg value boosts as well, but Can we one-shot the apples? No, we cannot. If we get a crit, we can. But it looks like we're going to want more choppers to help us get rid of these. Okay, so we got 10 of those. Those do not give us nearly as much right now because we have not done anything with them. So I should be aiming for the normal trees. If we get an apple tree, awesome. If we don't, I'm not going to be heartbroken because they're not giving us as much money right now. So there's something we're going to have to level up, and I have a feeling its peak is going to be higher. That makes sense. Okay, so turn hub. Let's go ahead and increase our strength up to max. Maybe that'll let us one-shot those. Does that get us up to 1k? No, of course not. We almost have the axes maxed. Let's go with... We'll go ahead and keep increasing the gold from them, so when we do get them, they are worth more. We still don't one-shot them. That's a shame. So I should still just be focusing in on the normal trees. But I see the red and I want to click it. Okay, so 1.3k. Let's go with egg value. God, that goes up really expensive really fast. Skill tree, do we have anything we can get for 300? Does not look like it. I should get more of these. I keep putting it off. 1.5k. But yeah, you can see we just don't one-chop the reds. They're not worth as much as the, like, giant swaths of normal trees. Because they're just not as easy to get. And yeah, if we get the little, like, hover thing to go over them, it'll usually finish them off for us, at least. Okay, 352. Not nearly as much that time, but we did get enough to get an upgrade. So, skill tree. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the damage on it and see what else we can. Oh, bush gold income multiplier. Increase gold income from every bush. So these are expanding in multiple directions. That's nice to see. Going to be a little bit of chaos, I think. So if I can get more of them and bigger, they should start knocking these out for us. Now, I did look at the video of this being played, so I am led to believe that there is going to at least be a decent more variety we can get in the demo, but maybe that was just for the full game. We're going to continue. We're going to get up enough to get probably another damage upgrade for them. I might get the size upgrade. We'll see. They're kind of just inconsistent and floating around. Okay, so 407. Yeah, I mean, it's getting us some money. It feels like we are getting less money for getting that unlocked, though. So, do we get more chimkins? Possibly. Oh, next axe is 5. Okay, I see what you're smoking. Let's go and get the strength then. So the axe can be further upgraded. Okie dokie. We got radius, speed. Go ahead and just grab that. Let's see if this one shots them. It do. Okay. So now we don't have to worry about what we're targeting. We just go in, chop as much as we can. I'm not sure if that increased the damage of our little orb thingy. It might have. We're still not getting more money. Skill tree. Let's see. Gold income multiplier. Yeah, we'll grab that first. And I will go with increased spawn rate, because they might end up being worth more. And I don't know if they occlude spawns of the other tree either, which is something to consider. I don't think it is, though, because it feels like it's just stacked on top. Is our investment in the little floating ones paying off? No, it's really not. They're just doing whatever they can. Okay, so we are getting more now. Go ahead and continue. We'll get another round and try and get probably a stronger axe now I think about it. Because if we can get to the point where we are actually running out of trees, or at least clearing the entire island more than once, I'll be happy. Our next investment here, we are one-shotting already. Radius is going to be a big one. Oh, we have increased run duration down here. Yes, please. I will take all of that. We actually almost maxed it out with just that. Okay, intriguing, intriguing, intriguing. So they are 3 each, so that's going to be about 600. That's not going to be enough. Think I will invest in the auto collectors fairly soon so we can see kind of what they do whenever they're fully maxed out. If we can get them up to a high level and just let them go ham and I can just kind of idle in here, that would be kind of nice as well. Okay, so definitely an improvement there, 2.1k. Let's go back to the turn hub and get some more time. That's that one maxed. Do we have anything else we can invest in that? What have we not invested in? We haven't invested in the bush things. I do need to invest more in the wood gain from trees multiplier. We will grab that because that's going to be a decent chunk. 1.2k. Do we go more progress speed? Or do I go back into the skill tree? Increase our gold income. Apple tree bush. Yes, please. Because that's going to get us more money as those start appearing, because they're going to just one-shot and give us more apple tree wood. I do find it weird that the bushes are just the trees, but small, and they give us more wood than the trees. You'd think a bush would give you less. And yes, I will be trying to boost the apple income as well soon enough. We're not quite at 2 times on it. So that is going to be an important thing to upgrade if we want to maximize our revenue. Okay, so that one's not max yet. We'll grab it, though. We'll grab you. Grab that as well. 782. Do we actually have anything we can afford with that? Not really. So into the chopping we go. Yeah, if we can get the support ones up to as strong as our normal axe, we might be able to just let them go, and I don't have to worry about actually aiming in here, but until such a time as that, I've got to clear an entire island's population of trees. Oh, we got 1k of the base trees, though. Okay, turn hub, that was a very profitable one. Next upgrade is going to be... I think we actually still go for the wood multipliers. And we will go for... I already have a lot of those. I think I am going to go for spawn rate multiplier and the extra wood chance. Because that feels more important to me now than just more damage on our axes. Obviously, I keep mentioning I should get the automated things leveled up, but they cost thousands each, so each run is just like one upgrade for them. When I can just make my trees worth so much more and get so much more revenue faster by moving my mouse. I know, carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh no, but it's fine. And you can see how much those little investments are just amplifying everything. So we have extra wood there. I'm going to go for you to max. Get that spawn rate up. Extra bush gold? Sure, why not? And it does look like the density is 100% picking up. So we should be seeing massive growth in our income by just increasing the amount of wood we get and the chances of us getting extra wood. So, yeah, 5K each. We could be investing in more chickens each and every time, but they don't give us as much money as quickly, so. Got all of that maxed. Do I want to get more spawn multipliers? Or do I want to get more money from... We're just going to get extra wood from trees. There we go. Investing in our ability to chop. This feels like it might be the play, is to literally go for maximum chopping first. Maximum chopping revenue, that is. And then go for the automation kind of stuff after. Of course, that's kind of true of a lot of games. Automation usually does come after. 10K right there. Jesus. So skill tree, drop down here. I'm going to go for you. That's another 10K spent. Grab you. 2.3K. Do we care about axe speed? Not really. Actually, we do care about axe speed. That one might be worth investing in. Skill tree, we can get some more Mooney going, so we'll get gold income from that. Yeah, just more stuff to chop. Feels right. Because we're eventually going to hit the point where we're just chopping so fast and destroying everything so fast that it's going to be a question of what's the next tree that we add rather than how much damage we can do. Oh, I missed one. No. 16K. Skill tree. Your max. Your max. I guess we'll start getting more of you. 2.6K. I will get another chicken for that. How much does that get us up to? 1.1K. Does that actually get us any improvements? No, not really. So it's 8K, 5K, and 2K. This is 1.8K, so it's probably going to be our next one to get. Just finish up this bottom part and start clearing out these tops. Really, I'm curious how far it's going to let me go. Yeah, I find this cathartic. It is 100% just bubble wrap. I like skill-based ones as well. This one's not really skill-based. I mean, aiming, if you wanted to, like, maximize, I guess you could argue that there's some skill there. But what's that going to cost you whenever it's just another, like, 30-second run? Okay, let's grab you, see if there's other ones. Auto collector attack speed, run duration. Yes, please. So that one's speed is up. I don't think we can get up to 3K on this. 2.6K. I mean, that gets that maxed out at least. Still need to invest in that because I keep forgetting to. So we have 2 little auto collectors floating around. They should go relatively quick. Yeah, we haven't completely maxed them out, but we've done enough that they're not completely useless. They are damaging stuff, at least. I'm not able to, like, find the bushes in all of this, sadly. Fast enough to actually guarantee that I get them. We almost got 1,000 of the apple trees, though. So I'm going to go ahead and grab just a bunch of you to max that out. I know that's not really optimal, but having them ticking away in the background doesn't feel like the worst of ideas. Close that, and off we chop. Next up is to see how strong the automated choppers get. I will probably get them up to max and then just move my cursor off the edge of the screen and see how much they earn us compared to chopping manually. I'm not able to click to speed up our chop. I'm literally just able to hover with it. I don't know if I made that kind of clear earlier, but it is how this functions. It is an auto clicker, so you don't destroy your freaking mouse. Okay, so there's that. Got you maxed. Increase the size. Off to chop more. Obviously, we could get a lot of upgrades if we just invested everything into those. It feels like we are out spawning. Like each time we chop, we get more back than we chopped. It is kind of interesting. Only trees grew like that in real life. Life would be a lot different. Okay, skill tree. I'm going to go for the time first. Then we're going to go for a dangage. Extra bodies. We will get the Sakura tree after we finish upgrading these all the way. So at least we have a rough idea of what they're going to do. 5.8k. Go for a slightly bigger radius then, I guess. Wonder what it'll have. I wonder if it'll ever be possible to get the entire map under our radius in this. Some games allow you to do that, some do not. It depends on whether they have just like a never-ending tree or in the way of like infinite options at the end. Like say you clear the entire tree out, you'll have nodes that let you just upgrade to infinity at an escalating price. Those usually will let you like cover the entire screen. There's 69,000. Nice. Okay, so 20k for that, 20k for that, and 10k for that. So we'll just do there. So that's 15k, so we get that. They're all 20k, so we'll get another body. Get a collector damage. These are only 10k for that one, by the way. Okay, so 4.9k. Go ahead and get some more progress speed. Yoink. 2.2k. That doesn't get us anything. I don't think. Nope, it doesn't. Need 10k for you. We're not grabbing that yet. We're going to grab that after we kind of get a good baseline. I have a feeling the auto collectors are actually going to get ridiculous. They're just really expensive to get set up. As you can see, they are almost clearing as fast as me. I think as soon as we get their damage up comparable to our own, we're just going to have to just move our mouse off and let them do what they're going to do. There we go. Should be over 100k. Oh, no, not quite 100k. Okay, 74k. Not quite as much growth as one had hoped. Okay, so that one is... For auto collector size, we'll go for damage, then we'll get that. This is at 1.4k. Isn't going to be that much. Yeah, it's just a few thousand. 3, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're not quite there yet. But look at that. We almost don't even have spots to aim at ourselves. I'm mostly just dodging my own circles now. That is very cathartic. I have a feeling the Sakura tree is going to be quite a bit more income, but I have a feeling we're not going to be able to one-shot those with our current setup. So that should be the last one of those. So we have everything upgraded except for getting the Sakura tree. Which means that we want to go ahead and invest in you. That's now maxed out as well. Doesn't look like there is a further upgrade for them, so they just are done. So we grab this, and that might put us up to getting 4.5k. I'm gonna, you know what, we'll go for strength. Why not? So that's gonna be our next purchase is the Sakura tree. Let's see what's beyond. And yeah, these are just doing all the work for us. I will probably still just keep it on the map. But we actually had pretty much a whiff there because we didn't dodge our own circles. Wonder if we can actually get the next tier of axe as well. You have to max out everything, but... Okay, Sakura tree. Spawn rate multiplier, bush, more time... More money. More tree variants. Grab that. Looks like we might be reaching the end. Let's see how easy these are to destroy. Not one-shotting them. We do have the bushes, so we do get a decent number of them regardless. So our automated ones are not going to be able to one-shot them either, I don't think. Doesn't look like it, because we do have some damaged ones where we haven't put the mouse. They are finishing them off. So we need more damage. That's fine. We can get more damage. That's easy enough, especially whenever we have all these multipliers. So turn hub, invest in damage. Maximum damage. Skill tree. Guess we'll go for more gold and more spawn rate. And all we have to invest in there is the Sakura tree. So there might be something either at the end of them. Yeah, and we now one-shot them. So we can harvest whatever we want. I guess we should just be aiming for the pink. Because our automated ones can take out everything else. And the more room we have, the more of the other trees we can spawn. And we broke 100k for the first time as well. Okay, radius, yeah. Speed, critical chance. Eat this, should get us up enough to get the last critical chance. Yeah, I'm going to go for upgrading the axe to max to see if we can get a higher tier axe as well. I really am curious as to how much room they've given us to kind of mess around with here. But yeah, you can see the broken pink trees are just from these hovering over them. They'll usually come back through and get them eventually, but that's spots we could be growing other trees, my guys. Instead of leaving them half broken for half an hour. Okay, next upgrade. Bonk, bonk. Upgrade for 1k, and it is the golden axe now. That is max upgrade there. Can we actually even get the next animal thing? I don't think we're going to be able to, oddly enough. I think it may limit us to this. I know that there's like sheep and stuff like that. I think I remember there being cows or something in the cinematics or something. There are plenty of other farm animals. So you can get some automation going, get things to be an extreme, but it feels kind of almost stair-stepped rather than, which is not an insult to it. It feels very much like you get up to really expensive upgrades, and then you get to a new tier, and the things are relatively cheap, so you can get additional upgrades really soon. And then you end up getting to more expensive peaks, and it just kind of like goes high cost, and then smooth for a few levels, then back up to even higher costs, smooth for a few levels, then up to even higher costs, and it's just escalating like that, which is kind of an interesting balance. I like the feel of it, because you don't feel like, oh, I've just got this new thing, now I have to wait for 3 days to actually get any further with it. Oh, there are more trees. Oh, birch tree is full version only. Okay, so we'll max this out. Think we might have hit our dead ends, sadly. We will continue to invest and get this max out. Usually I do try, unless it's something that's going to take like 3 years to max out during the demo alone, or during the early access alone, I will generally try to get to the very last tier that they'll allow us, so we can see not necessarily peak gameplay, but the reach that they are willing to give us before the very end. We've gotten up to 1k pink. That's going to be, oh Jesus, 178,000? Yeah, we're going to have everything maxed super fast. Okay, so that is 50k for, oh, we have 2, that goes up to level 10. Just realized. Okay. The one down here, these only go up to like level 5, I think. Yeah, the gold ones down here only go up to level 5. So this can get quite a bit higher. And I realize that these are probably going to end up being just inconsequential low-level ones. I have a feeling the island's going to be able to get bigger, judging by where all these lily pads and stuff out here, as well as where they're going, the little choppers. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a way to purchase additional land on either side. That way you actually get more space to do this, possibly even continue growing your axe further, and gold just happens to be the end of the demo. And we got over 100,000 from the pink ones alone. Let's max that out. That's not quite maxed out. We're one away? Seriously? Seriously? I don't want to try these. Wonder if there's a sneaky way to enable them. You might ask why I say that. There have been examples. This was more common back whenever demo discs and stuff were around, where they just kind of cheaped out and were like, oh, people won't be able to get past this little lockout, but they just have like the whole game on the disc. I believe it was Wild Arms. That is a notorious speedrunning example of that. Because I think there's a speedrun category of the demo to the actual game ending or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely possible for there to be more to the game than is necessarily available in the demo. I don't think I'm going to try and break it on camera. If I do figure out a way to break it off camera, I'm not going to report on it. We finished the demo. We've gotten everything. And it looks like there's going to be a crap ton of trees. There's luck things that keep appearing at the top. It doesn't actually, well, that looks slightly larger than our island. So I think that is everything we can upgrade. So this is max upgrade, just victory lap. I enjoyed that. We played for about an hour. That did not feel like an hour. I was thinking that was like maybe half an hour. So that tells you kind of how cathartic and just zoned out you can get while playing this. And that's while I'm commentating as well. So if it doesn't feel like an hour whenever I'm just rambling about all kinds of odds and ends and game design and stuff like that, then obviously it fulfilled its goal. It is very cozy. I do appreciate them drawing my attention to it through an email. Yes, they did email me and say, hey, we have a demo. You should try this if you like incremental games. And I'm glad I did. We have 1.4 million gold. Don't think I'm going to be able to carry that forward to the full game, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go here. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely leave those likes and comments and all that fun jazz. It really does help out a smaller channel like my own, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.